Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 52 of Thaumcraft 5. Do you notice anything different about our world? The render distance has been increased and we are also on fancy graphics now for the first time in a little while. I got a new graphics card here in the computer, specifically the 1050 Ti, which if you're not very tech savvy is basically kind of a budget card, to be honest, but that's okay because it was replacing a budget card, the 7770. I have no idea how you got up here, sir. Someone was telling me that these things can get up here because of my warp, which may be a thing. But anyway, as you've probably taken a look out of the corner of your eye, we have some updates here to the Wizard Tower. I've got the first floor in, and I am pretty happy with how things have gone so far. We've got the roof on this little tower here. This is on the tiny little entrance thing. Eventually the scale will get bigger as we go up, but this thing over here, I kind of built this, and I'm not 100% happy with it, to be honest. I wanted to check with you guys to see what you think of the building. Does this look okay? Let me know in the comments below. I actually need to detail this one a little bit more. I didn't put in any of these, whatever those are called, the bricks. I need to put some of those bricks in here. I've got a few in there, but I want to put some more, and I'm using the silverwood as an extreme highlight, but if we take a look inside, here we go. This is what's going on in here. Nothing particularly special, just looks the same as the outside, really. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this floor yet, but I have decided that the tower here is going to be where we do all of our Essentia related stuff. We'll be doing the Essentia things, so we'll have our Thaumatorium in here, we'll have our Essentia storage somewhere up there, and we'll also have some more... where are they? We'll have some more interesting things in here as well later down the line. But to start this episode off, what we're going to be doing is doing a little segment of the focus corner here, because I forgot to do it last time. How did you get up here? How did you get up here? Go away. I don't have hostile mob sounds on, which is kind of a good thing, because they annoy the heck out of me. So we're actually going to go down into our mining area for this one. Just no cut for this, is there? Normally I like to cut for focus corners, but down we go. And here we are, and more of the badness. Get these guys out of here. So, we have the new focus here. It's an Excavation Focus with Potency 3, Enlarge 2. Now that's the maximum level of Enlarge you can get on there. And I did give this guy a little bit of a go, and he's not really what I expected, to be honest. Yeah, so when Enlarge basically just increases the amount of blocks that you break in one go. So basically, it breaks 3 blocks at once now. Not like what you sort of would have expected, like the like a range of 9, or even 5 would have been pretty good. But yeah, so just like the last excavation that we made, this guy feels messy. You know, it feels messy. It's great for clearing out a large area like this really, really quickly. But there's not a whole lot of finesse there, unfortunately. You can see we've got a bunch of stuff broken out of the floor as well. And then you can just pick it up with your axe of the stream. I actually need a bunch of cobblestone, so that's kind of cool, but I don't know how often I'm going to be using that in regular, you know, just regular old Thaumcraft here, to be honest, because it's just... it's just too messy for the work that I'm doing right now, I guess. I prefer to build small because of my, that's just, I know my limitations, and yeah, so that is that guy in a nutshell there. We'll be looking at another focus this episode as well, but let's go ahead and move on to the main part of the episode. We are going to be talking about magic mirrors today. Yes, magic mirrors. They're a pretty cool item that's been in Thaumcraft for multiple mods now. In TC4, they work basically like little item teleporters, so what I'm envisioning here is we need to, well, let me rephrase that. We have a very large and spread out base here. We have our Infernal Furnace, for example. The Infernal Furnace is a really cool little guy. He's sitting on the top of a mountain here, and we're probably going to be spending a majority of our time over in the Wizard Tower or down over here. So wouldn't it be cool if we could have a way to teleport items? Ah! I should have known that was going to happen. Suck on that. Wouldn't it be cool if we could get items to there, over here, or over to there, really quickly, very fast, and very cheaply, without having to put in like minecarts and golems even? That would be pretty sweet, right? Yeah, well that is the plan. these guys, like, this episode should just be, like, devoted to zombies right now, like, seriously. Okay, let's head inside as a new day approacheth. It's inside. Let's go ahead and go inside. And check out the research here. We're going to need some scribing tools and paper. Like, I didn't have my armor on. I didn't realize that till just then. Alright, let's get these dudes out. The inventory is already a mess. Typical Birdtross video coming at ya. And let's go ahead and actually get the research note here before trying to do the research. That would help. Silver, so the flavor text. Through the looking glass is probably a reference to something or other. So we've got Vitraius, Mortus, Alienis, and Tenebrae. Well, let's see if we can get started here. So we've got Alto right there. And then we've got these guys. Okay, Terra is probably going to be what we use over here. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Terra like this. And I'm going to put Alto right here. And then I should be able to do Metallum. This is the combination for Metallum. It is, so that goes in there just fine and dandy. That's those two connected. Now what we need to do is do these guys, and that's going to have to be Wakwas, which was these two guys. There we go. So bonk those on in there, and that's going to have to be a Lux, which I believe is Ignis in there instead. There we go. Now I should be able to connect these two via Ire, so that's pretty straightforward. And now what we need to do is connect across here, which is not going to be too hard, I don't think. It's not going to be hard. Alright, I think I've got an idea. It's kind of a cheapo idea, but it's going to work. And I was thinking about doing it last episode, so I might as well throw it in here. We're going to connect across to Pel Detail, just like so. And then we need to get over to Ire. So a nice, quick, and easy way to do that would be with Ignis, because we've got Lux right here. And then we can connect those two using Jerloom. There we go. So that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty straightforward one. Let's go ahead and check this research out. Oh boy. Oh wow, and that unlocks two new items right here. The Hand Mirror and the Essentia Mirrors. We'll look at those in just a second here. You are now able to enchant a pair of magical mirrors that act as doorways to the void between the worlds. Anything shoved or piped through one mirror will pass through this realm and emerge from the other mirror, even across dimensional boundaries. Ooh, that reads to me like you'd be able to send things to the Nether, the End, other dimensions from other mods, stuff like that. So that is really cool. Unfortunately, this realm is extremely hostile to mortal creatures like yourself. Oh, mortal, huh? So using these mirrors to transport living creatures is not yet possible. To link a pair of these magical mirrors, you simply need to place one of them in a desired location. You then right-click with the second mirror on the one you placed, and the pair will become linked. You may then place the second wherever you wish, and items thrown into one will be ejected out the other. Mirrors can only be linked in pairs, so while both are placed in the world and able to transmit items, you cannot link them to another mirror. When you pick a mirror, it will remember the last partner it was linked to, allowing you to easily move it without having to relink it. With one of the paired mirrors is picked up, you may easily relink either of them, so that is pretty easy mode right there. And that is the recipe. That's actually pretty cheapo right there, to be honest. Ender Pearl, Mirror Glass, Gold Ingot. I was wondering when Mirror Glass is going to come in. Negligible as well, very nice. Transporting items through mirrors places stress on the magical aura. Every now and again, this causes flux to be generated. The more items you transport, the more flux is generated. With a second full stop right there. Punctuation. I managed to get the word right. Anyway, so yeah, that is the magic mirror, which is a pretty cool item. So you're going to make a lot of these, so it actually kind of makes sense that they're kind of cheapo, which is great. The mirror glass, I can't actually remember. It's just glass pane and quicksilver, and it's kind of expensive on the aspect department, but it's not too bad. Right, so that is the magic mirror here, but we've actually got a couple of research items to do as well as to do with the magic mirror. These are each going to cost 3 XP levels. I was actually kind of saving my XP levels here, but okay, we'll go ahead and spend them anyway. First up, we've got the magical hand mirror, personal reflection. Oh yes. This magical hand mirror functions much the same way as other magical mirrors. You simply push items through the glass, and they'll pop out at the linked mirror. Simply right-click while holding the linked hand mirror, and you'll be able to place any item in your inventory into the looking glass to have them transported. The hand mirror can be linked to a mirror that is already paired with another, so you can kind of break the rule there slightly and get a thrown one in, which is kind of nice. It should be noted that the hand mirror can only send items, not receive them. So basically, this guy is a freaking amazing for me. Well, almost, to be honest. I keep a hander chest around, as I've explained in previous videos. I use this to store a bunch of items I'd like to carry around with me, but can't because my inventory fills up with junk way too often. There's a bunch of cool things in here, like the thermometer. I keep the thermometer in here, as well as the tuning fork, the tink on a stick. Oh my gosh, I keep some, you know, just a bunch of decent supplies that I like to keep with me. But this hammer is going to be really nice for me, to just be able to empty out the inventory no matter wherever, whenever you are in the world, which is super cool. And that's going to be another infusion there. I'm not sure if we're going to make that this episode, but that's just nice to have on hand as well. And then we've got this guy over here, which I haven't dabbled with too much in TC4, Essentia Mirrors. The Essentia, where you need it. Magical mirrors are very useful for transporting items over long distances, but what if that same principle can be applied to Essentia? You think you've discovered a way to do just that. Essentia mirrors, like their name implies, can transport Essentia in the same way that magic mirrors transport items. There are a few important limitations, however. You cannot pipe Essentia directly into the mirrors. They're only able to transport Essentia that has been drawn from the source towards something like an infusion matrix or a transfuser, for instance. And that's the recipe for it right there, but it looks like there's more text. In effect, the mirrors will allow these things to draw Essentia from sources via the mirror. Like item mirrors, these mirrors cause great stress to the magical aura and will generate flux. So this is also going to be super useful for us, because in the TC4 world, what I had my infusion altar and my Essentia storage in basically the same little complex, so I never needed to build this because my Essentia storage was around my infusion matrix. But in this world here, that's going to be slightly different, so this is going to be a lot more useful for us, which is actually super, super cool. And the recipe for it is quite cheap as well, 3 iron, ender pearl, and mirror glass. Yeah, so that is the Essentia Mirror research. I'm going to go ahead and craft a couple of these guys, and we'll go ahead and test them out. Coming over here to the Wizard Tower to get some mirrored glass, and that should be the last of the materials here. I'm not sure if I've actually scanned mirrored glass before. I might have, but I'm just going to double check here really quick. Let's get the scan stanometer. Nothing new there. Oh, that kind of sucks. So let's get this guy back in there. There seems to be some minor audio issues every time I start a recording now with this new card. We'll see if that makes any issues here. And it looks like I'm going to have a battle on my hands to get over to my own infusion altar. Let's go ahead and get rid of these boys. Level 20, let's go. Oh boy. Help! Mr. Creeper Pants, I don't think so. Zombie. It's an angry one with a gold helmet. He's awesome. And of course, would not be complete without this entire entourage over here as well. Let's go ahead. Wait, what's an angry villager zombie? What are the odds of that? Sorry if that's a little bit noisy. Okay, I think I'm not going to get attacked. But they can sneak up on me because I do not have sound enabled. This will be interesting. I'm so sorry. I still haven't sorted this out. Let's just go ahead and do it right now. I normally like just keeping it as 8 because it's more aesthetically pleasing. And it's been stuck with this for ages. So I'm so sorry about that. Cover up these things again. No, oh. Look at this guy. This really is the episode of the zombie. Get these guys out of here. Oh my god. Only 2 free slots. I only just cleared up my inventory as well. What the hell is this game? So let's see. We've got all our materials here for the magic mirror. We should actually be able to free up some slots here, thank goodness. With the power of Essentia. Let's see, we've got some instrumentum. I just decided to bring everything. Just to, and you know, we've also got a bunch of materials here. Just to, yeah, that's why I made so many of these. Just to, you know, shop. Just to have them randomly. Where are they coming from? Why are they here? What do they want? Alright, so let's see. The first item of the day. We're going to go ahead and make... we actually want about 3 of these things. Oh, I forgot the ender pearls. Yeah, I forgot the ender pearls. That's okay. The ender pearls are only right here. What chest are they? Oh, here we go. Here's some. Yeah, I was like, I keep a couple of ender pearls in there just because that's a cool thing to do. These are actually, these are really great for Alienese Essentia if you're struggling to find that. That's a little bit of a pro tip for you. And we're going to want to get started here with gold, ender pearl. Handy thingy. So we want about 3 of these guys. We'll go ahead and make the first ones here on camera. Well, the first one on camera anyway, but I'm probably just going to end up making most of these off camera. So that's 3 of those. Ender pearl, Mr. Mirrored Glassy Pants. Yeah, that is the correct name. That was scaring the heck out of me with all that shaking. It's like last episode. And here comes, you guessed it. Wait, you didn't guess it. What happened, bro? You okay? Not anymore. Thanks for coming. Please don't subscribe. So, that is the last item going in, and that is the first magic mirror here. As with all new Thaumcraft items, let's go ahead and bonk this with our scan stanometer 9001. Nothing new there, unfortunately. It's just those particular sounds. That is the magic mirror. I need to go ahead and get another one of these guys. I'll just go ahead and do that really quick before another zombie shows up. As I stand here about to be attacked by another zombie, I gotta ask you guys, do you guys get hay fever? How many of my viewers suffer from hay fever? Because I've got it really bad right now. I only went out like once today for like 20 minutes. And I am hay feverish like crazy. I have no idea why. Well, I obviously have an idea why. Spring has sprung, and it's time for the hay fever nation to occur. Let me know, guys. Man, I'm being very interactive with the comments today, so we've got to get another mirrored glass in there, and that should be good. Oh, hello. Something that's not a zombie. And he's not going to burn up in the sun, so we need to get rid of him anyway. There we go. Yeah, good thing I brought a bunch of these Essentias, because I just didn't really know what I wanted to make. I think I just wanted to make a bit of everything. And Creeper having a bit of a swim over there. They don't burn up in the sun anyway. Ha-ha! Mr. Burning Guy. So that is the third hand mirror here. Well, third mirror. I'm making this to be a hand mirror was the idea. So let's get the hand mirror going. What was the recipe for that guy? That was a stick, a compass, and an empty map. Look what I happen to have in my inventory. This thing is surprisingly expensive, by the way. Like an empty map requires a compass. So this is costing like 2 compasses, like 8 iron right there. So these things, you know, 8 iron. For a guy that doesn't have a lot of iron, that's asking a lot of iron. Well, actually I did a bunch of mining just before, so I've got like almost 20 iron blocks. So I'm alright for iron for now. We can afford to spend a little bit here. Right, in goes the stick-a-doodle-doos. Mr. Compass Doodle and Map-a-doodle-doo. And that is going to be a new item for the scan stanometer. Where did this carrot come from? Don't ask. So, you get scan stanometered. I don't even have anywhere to send this thing yet. Nothing new yet. I hope that's not coming across in the audio recording. That kind of sucks. But there is a ton of aspects in there, which is awesome. We've actually got one more mirror that we want to make here as well. We've got to get our iron ingots, get these 3 of these boys down. We actually need 2 of these as well here. Ender pearl, and I believe it was just mirrored glass in here. I should have the Essentia down already. Ugh. Man, that always scares the heck out of me. It's just like, it can just go any second, you never know. I just made a huge gesture with my hand, but alright, so let's see. I'm not going to get attacked anymore. No more zombies, hallelujah. That is the first one of these boys, and it's a new item, so guess what that means? 3 new items in one episode. The Dream Boys. It's the freaking dream. It's like episode 1 over here. We actually need 2 of these. In goes the last item, and there we go. That is the last of the mirrors here, so now we've got 2 magic mirrors, 2 Essentia Mirrors, and a hand mirror, so that is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm not going to test out these guys this episode. We'll try that in the next episode here. But we're going to test out the magic mirror here really quickly just to see how she goes. This episode is long enough already. So what can we do here? Well, we don't need to go like super long distance here. Let's just drop down a mirror right there like so. And then what you want to do is you want to take your second hand mirror. It's a magic mirror. That's the hand mirror. You want to right click it like that, and it's going to stick it over here. It'll tell you where it's linked to, and then you can go ahead and just bonk that down wherever you like. And just for demonstration's sake, you should be able to stick that on the ground like so. There we go. Actually, you know what would be an even better demonstration here? If I go ahead and stick this guy right... can I destroy this? No, I can't destroy that because there's things in there. But basically, I've done this before in the TC4 world. You can stick a mirror right here, for example. This is a perfect use for it. You stick your mirror right there, and then you can just send the stuff off to your storage room or wherever. But we'll just you can stick it on the roof. You can stick it on the ground. As you can see, works just fine, and even has like a little. I've never seen that effect before. It looks really cool. Yeah, so we can go ahead and drop stuff through there. And that is going to go ahead and appear on the other side there, which is pretty cool. You can go ahead and do it on this side. It comes out. I don't know if it's going to do like conservation of momentum type stuff. Let's find that out actually. At a great personal cost to the flux and the aura. Let's find out. Let's see. So if I drop something in here like that. Ooh. Oh. Did we get like double looped there? I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, it's like sending it out this way, which is really interesting. Yeah, it flings it out that way. Wow, okay. So if I just stand there, it doesn't loop though? What's going on? Alright. Well, there you go. That is kind of a basic demonstration here of the magic mirror. So one of the main things that I want to do here with these as well is work on the... We're working towards getting the farm up and running. I've got 2 pigs and 2 cows in here. I haven't murdered the chickens yet, and the pigs are still causing havoc over there as well. Yes, we want to get one of these magic mirrors in here, so that we can send items around to our base. The items, I just need to set up the lamp of fertility. I haven't done that yet because I mainly wanted to wait for these guys. But yeah, so we are going to go ahead and jump onto another focus corner. Whoa! Look at this! Look at all these cinder pearls! And look at giant nodes galore out here. What is this? Well, man, I could really use these nodes back at the base. It's too we're kind of too far out to really make use of these. But yeah, these cinder pearls are super cool. Obviously, never been over here before. But anyway, welcome to this installment of the Focus Corner. Everybody's favourite show, and I haven't even set up yet. Here we go. Let me just set my studio up. There we go. So, we've completed 3 foci now. We have... 2 Excavation Focus, 2 Flames, and 2 Electrics. What's going to be the next one? I haven't even decided yet, which is kind of fun. What are we going to do? I really kind of want to do these basic ones here. Frost or Equal Trade. I've already got an Equal Trade Focus, so... I'm not sure if I have one. No, I don't have a... Oh, I do have a Frost Focus. Okay, well. Yeah, I want to do another non-combat one. We've done 2 combat ones. Let's do another non-combat one here. Yeah, so I've only got this 1 Equal Trade Focus. How do we... Can I get that out of the satchel? Goodness me. Totally prepared for the episode, right? So, throw that in there. And that's going to start with Enlarge or Frugal. Well, we know that Frugal is kind of bogus, but it might actually be relatively useful on an Equal Trade because it's already kind of expensive. But I think I'm going to go Enlarge. Enlarge is going to be a little more useful, I think, if you're going to go for the building route. So that is pretty expensive. By the way, we are still out here in the wilderness just because those nodes are actually still kind of small over there. Wow, I can actually see my little taint workshop over there. Wow. That's the power of this new graphics card. It's awesome. So that's level 1 is Enlarge. Level 2 is going to be Enlarge as well here. Okay, and that's the last of my XP levels. Also going to be pretty fast charge here. Or so they said. So they told me till it ran out of aura. Oh, hello. So that gives us a new guy. I've never even seen this. Architect. This upgrade gives a lot more control over the area certain foci affect. The exact area will be effect is displayed, and you can change the size using the Misc Wand toggle key. Default G and Sneak G allows you to toggle. What the? You know, I'm not even sure what that what that means, to be honest. But that sounds super interesting. If you're gonna get a wand of equal, wand focus rather, of equal trade, then yeah, you're probably gonna want that. There's treasure as well. Fortune, yeah, okay, I don't really use it for like mining, but yeah, okay, I typically use my wand of equal, like, focus of equal trade for building, so I'm probably going to get architect, and then I'll show you guys in the next focus corner what our levels 4 and 5 are going to be. But that is going to be it for this episode here of TC5. The sun is setting, which means I'm probably going to be beset by zombies any second here. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next episode of Thaumcraft 5.